When I went down to South America as a missionary, when I just gotten there, the building manager in South America in this city, the building manager said in Spanish that you want to keep out uh, the personas non gratas, the personae non gratae, the unwelcome people. And she looked at me, she stared at me, and she smiled, and she was implying that I was unwelcome in the apartment complex that I was renting. So I wrote her a note and said, please don't insult me. And I said something else, but as soon as I wrote that note, I handed it to someone because she was hiding. I said, is she hiding? And they said, no, she has a meeting. I said, is she hiding? I go. I'd go back later. I'd say, is she hiding? And she said, no, she has a meeting. And when I wrote that note and I couldn't really seal it, the staff read it at the apartment complex that I was staying at and got just nasty. They were nasty before. They got very nasty. I don't know how they knew about me, unless somebody told them about me. I don't know how they knew about me in South America. And just all the staff, they would lie to me. They would say, oh, there's a laundromat over there. It opens in the morning. And I'd be over there at 10. It would be closed. Nothing on it said laundromat. And they told me the truth sometimes. It helped me out. But they say, oh, wait, you only need an hour. You only need an hour at the airport to get on your plane. And they said, well, we're not going to call a taxi for you. You have to get it on the street. I said, well, later on, I said, well, what about the kidnappers? Couldn't I get in a taxi with a kidnapper? They said, oh no, somebody said, oh no, we record the license plates. So, okay. So, I mean, it was just very nasty. I mean, people at the apartment complex were the workers at the apartment complex were nasty to me. Somebody asked people around the apartment complex where the hotel was. Somebody lost his hat. I picked it up for him. It kept blowing away, and he was just nasty.